Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cody, your Mr. Striker Prime. Quick video, just kind of, throwing shit out there about the FaZe versus TFue situation. All right. So as you guys know, TFue is suing FaZe Clan for injuring himself. I don't have a lot of time to record this video, but he's suing FaZe Clan because they peer pressured him to drink underage. He hurt himself doing this stunt. And he claims that FaZe Clan is taking an 80-20 split. Okay. An 80-20 split of all of his earnings. Okay. First two topics we're going to be discussing really quickly here is the stunts and the drinking. First of all, if you know anything about TFue, before he was in FaZe, his brother, I don't know his name, I just know that he's TFue's brother, had made a history of TFue video. And in this video, he talked about how him and Turner would always do extreme sports, were always into extreme sports. So that right off the table is just a scheme to get more money. TFue has actually been doing stunts his entire life. If you watch that video, you know, he does stunts all the fucking time. The guy's a nut. The guy's a fucking nut. Secondly, they're drinking underage. Everybody does it. No video that I've seen from FaZe Clan or anything that I've seen from the guys over at FaZe Clan has anything to do with drinking alcohol. Now, I know that's kind of weird for me to say, but, you know, I don't think... The guys are smarter than that. The guys over at FaZe are a lot smarter than that. I don't think anybody would have peer pressured him to do anything. If anybody's peer pressuring, it's TFue. TFue, when he jumped off the rock when he first moved down to LA, I remember this video. He tried pressuring Adapt. He threw money at Banks to do it. He pressured Tommy, his brother, Gwit, and I think there was one more person. But he pressured people to do the same stunt that he did. Against their will, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, it's that kind of thing. So, the second thing, alright? I don't understand why people were pressuring TFue, allegedly, pressuring TFue to drink. Nobody that I've seen had ever done it. Now, I'm not behind the scenes, and I'm not in FaZe, so I don't really know. So, basically, he came up with a claim that said, oh yeah, by the way, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, you know, everybody's done it, okay, to some point, to some degree, as many times as you'd like to, you know, drinking underage is not uncommon, okay, it's not an uncommon practice, it's not an uncommon thing to come across. He's 20. Now, I'm going back to the history of TFue video. In that video, it shows Turner and his brother getting stopped by a cop with beers in their hands. They got ID'd by a cop, 19 years old, or whatever, 19, somewhere around there. I remember it being 19, but that could be right around. Underage drinking, right there. So, why would the FaZe guys do that? Okay? Now, I'm sure the history of TFue video isn't up anymore, but if it is, guys, please go watch it. Please. Because the proof is in the pudding. The proof's in the fucking pudding. Not only that, but there was a video that was taken down by TFue showing him trashed at a party with some guy that shot a BB through his mouth. I remember that video. On top of that, you know, a guy chucked a handle of fireball. I remember that too. TFue is not innocent in this situation. Not at all. If anything, he's doing this to get out of his contract with FaZe because they're not giving him money. The dude already makes enough money for like 80 people to live off of, happily. The dude's a fucking millionaire. If you ask me, the whole situation with FaZe taking 80-20 is bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Because let me tell you why. Banks, Temper, Apex, and Rain, they're all smarter than that. They're not going to take an 80-20 split. They're not going to do that. That's bad business. If you guys know anything about business, 20% is the max you go for good business. That's an 80-20 split. TFue, out of all the money that they've made, all the money that he's made, FaZe Clan only took 60K. And according to FaZe Banks in the video Dear TFue, that's only 0.1%, if that. I don't understand. The guy, 60K? And if that's 0.1% of all your entire earnings and your entire career, salary, earnings, whatever you want to call it, you know he's making bank. You know that he's making enough money. Right? And just based on that statement alone, you can narrow it down to the fact that TFue did not want to be in FaZe anymore. For whatever reason. He wanted out. So he sued him. Now let me tell you something. That's slander. That's that can destroy lives. Okay? That's slander. Okay? Now, if any of this actually does turn out to be true, which I don't think it is, the leaders of FaZe are not that fucking stupid. They've been doing this shit for years. Years, guys. Almost a little over a decade. Temper wouldn't allow it. I mean, the FaZe has the best leaders that they've ever had. They're smart, they're cunning, and they know what they're doing. Which I believe is why, one of the reasons why Ricky actually made the video. Now, I could be wrong. He did, he did all that shit, because he was hurt. And I felt every single word of that video. Every single word of that video that came out of Banks' mouth, I have actually experienced myself. For those of you guys that don't know, I've actually been in the gaming clan, the gaming community for a little over a decade now. So a little over 10 years. I've ran Call of Duty clans, I've led Call of Duty clans, and I've owned Call of Duty clans. And I've had the same shit happen to me. Not to that caliber, but I've had people walk out on me because we weren't running game battles. Because we weren't going anywhere. Which is also leading me to believe that Turner did what he did to get out of FaZe. Now, that may be an unpopular opinion, but I have not seen anybody talk about it like that. I don't think that FaZe took the 80-20 split. There's no way. Because not only that, the FaZe guys, they make enough money as a clan to just... I don't know. It's enough. I know it's enough. But, I mean, this entire situation is bullshit. It's bullshit, and my heart goes out to Ricky and FaZe Clan. I kind of harped on it long enough. But, yeah, so that's my opinion on the... That's my opinion on the TFue versus FaZe Clan situation. Alright. Now, I have a message for TFue at the end of this video. For the end of the video. How fucking dare you, dude? Especially after everything that Banks did for you. I mean, come on, man. Guy loved you like a brother. He wanted to see you succeed, and then you turn around and do this shit to him? Dude, that's unfair, bro. That's so unfair. I don't know you. I don't want to know you at this point. That's such a scumbag thing to do, and I hope it haunts you for the rest of your life. Because these guys actually gave a fuck about you, and you just threw it all away. It could have been handled behind closed doors. It could have been handled out of the DMs, but you had to take it to the next level. Do you not understand the repercussions of what could go on for FaZe Clan? Do you not understand how many people's careers and livelihoods you're putting at stake? Especially Banks, man. Out of everybody in FaZe, Banks has worked the hardest. Banks has put so much time and effort. I'm not saying the other guys haven't, but Banks was there for you, bro. Banks was there. He did everything to make sure that you succeeded, and this is how you treat that? I hope this shit haunts you for the rest of your life, and I hope you never live it down that you really fucked up. You really messed up, Turner, and I cannot stress that enough. You turned your back on the only people that actually gave a shit about your career. You threw it all away, and I hope it haunts you, bro. I actually hope it haunts you, and I hope you never live it down. Because that's fucking scuff. That's bad. That is horrible. It's a horrible thing to do to somebody, to a group, or to an org. Especially one that treated you so fucking good. So remember it. Don't ever forget it. And I hope your career flounders. That's all. I'm out.